Welcome back, dear viewers, and now we are joined by Dr. Maha Mahgoub, advisor to UN agencies. Good afternoon, Doctor.
Good afternoon.
So let's start by the role of Egyptian women in the 30th of June revolution.
Egyptian women played a crucial role during the June 30th revolution. She stood side by side by men, and she struggled and raised her voice to ask for the revolution requirement. Prior to the revolution, she helped Tamarrud movement for gathering signature to remove the previous president from his regime, and they gathered maybe 22 million signature, and it was an amazing revolution. Around 32 million Egyptian people they demonstrated against the previous regime of President Morsi, asking for their rights, especially for women. During the previous president, she didn't gain any political or social rights, especially maybe for the House of Representatives. The representation was around 2%, around 10 women were a member in the House of Representatives. So maybe they participated in the revolutions to protect her rights, the human rights. A lot of gains for women arise from that revolution. For example, women's rights, human rights, how to protect her rights, how to face the sexual harassment. Accordingly, after the revolutions, human rights and women's rights have been legalized for the sake of women.
Yes. So, Dr. Ma, also we can say that Egyptian women also become part of the decision-making process after the 30th of June revolution. What's your take on this?
Yes, of course. Actually, the Constitution Committee has been formed, and a lot of women participated in drafting the new Egyptian Constitution. The positive effect was not appeared directly, but maybe later on, when President Sisi announced that 2017 was the Women Year, and in 2016 they set the agenda of social development goals, the Egyptian Vision 2030, and how to align the women's rights to be aligning with the Egyptian Vision 2030, especially for equity, women equity, human rights, how to face, to set some rules for sexual harassment for women and how to protect her rights. Accordingly, she gained a lot of gains in politically, economically, socially. For example, women representing
yes,
27%.
Also, very important point, Dr. Ma, that we can't ignore is women in rural areas.
Yes.
And as we have seen that President Fattah Sisi has paid special attention to those women, and he was keen to make them involved in small projects, many things, many initiatives that target their health. So how do you see this?
Yes, it was very important initiatives from President Sisi to support rural women, especially household women. And for example, they have Takaful and Karama program to support poor women, marginal people, by giving them supports, financial support, educational, health support. So it was very good initiative, and a lot of millions of people get benefits from Takaful and Karama. As well, the financial inclusion included women, yes. And the ratio of women economically has been raised to encourage women for entrepreneurship, to establish her own projects. So on the other hand, the economically wise women have been empowered.
Yes. Also, Decent Life is dubbed the project of the century. So how is it changing the lives of millions of Egyptian women?
Actually, the Decent Life plays an important role not only by financial support, but they are restructuring the infrastructure for villages and rural areas. They are building hospitals, schools, empowering people,
Yes.
just providing a lot of job opportunities for people, and all the people, they are happy with the Decent Life initiative.
Dr. Maha, also, if we talk about the different initiatives launched by the state that targeted women in particular and the outcome of these initiatives.
Yes, another initiative, 100 Health for
Yes.
Women. Yes, a lot of women just discovered a lot of disease, and they get a lot of medical assistance, and they just discovered that they are going to face huge problems unless they did not have regular checkup by these initiatives. Dawi, another initiative for
Yes,
girls,
so
for empowering girls, which has been launched by the First Lady Intisar Sisi. It was supporting women and girls all over the governorates of Egypt, how to let these girls express themselves, how to participate socially and economically with their societies. A lot of initiatives, Takaful and Karama, of course, what was the main biggest initiative supporting women and girls.
So, Dr. Maha, also, we now see that many women are in key positions. We have mayors, we have many in the judicial system. How do you see this?
Yes, women have been empowered lately by President Sisi. Now they are representing 27% of the House of Representatives,
Yes.
around 31% deputy of governors, around 14% of Majlis Shuyukh. So they gained a lot of titles and empowerment. And the role of the state is not only just granting certain positions for women, but they are building second line capabilities, second line of cadre. So for the National Training Academy, they have a very good program for women leaders, how to build their capacity in order for future succession planning.
Yes, I'd like to thank you, Dr. Maha. We will go for a short break with my dear colleague Mahisi Rabia for the top stories, and we will continue this interesting discussion with Dr. Maha Mahgoub after the short break. Yes, Mahisi.
And thank you so much, Shireen, and our dear viewers. That was the coverage for women empowerment and the great achievements that were taking place during the past 12 years after the June 30th revolution. A short break, and after that we'll